Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you again for joining Roz and Shelley Davenport as we have our regular afternoon. Hi, Shelley. How are you today?
Hi, Roz. Doing great. How are you?
Better for seeing you, of course. So, in case you don't know, Shelley works for the Open Door and she kindly gives us our time. Why should we share our time? On every Wednesday afternoon at 3. And this time we have some really interesting, quirky things that I hope you're going to enjoy. So I'm going to say that Shelley and I had a night on the town, and that's the one she wants to talk about first. Yes, we're only talking quirky. They're all over the place. There's nothing, any sort of normal conformity. Would you agree, Michelle?
Absolutely. But this, I have to say, we did save the first for the best, or one of our
We did.
favorites.
Well, that's your personal favorite. Excuse the quality, by the way, everyone. Shelley, take it away.
I love an igloo. So anyone that lives in the Washington, D.C. area, which most of our viewers do, you may have experienced an igloo at the Watergate Hotel or the Four Seasons. They've put them out in various wineries and breweries. This is really a fun outside item that you can add in the fall and the winter, and you can actually even put lights in an igloo, and also they can be heated. They're fabulous. You can get them in all different sizes. Most of the sizes are 8 to 14 people, so you create an instant party in the fall or the winter time.
Well, you know, you and I both had a blast with loads of others of our best friends. But what the incredible thing was how you can heat them and they actually hold the heat. I didn't think they would actually hold the heat for us. But they really are like a great answer to either, and you really don't feel hemmed in, would you agree? It just feels very open that you're part of the outside.
Absolutely. They're a wonderful, wonderful, fun addition.
So you're talking about pop-up type things. I'm going to go to inflatables. My inflatable, believe it or not, is a hot tub, and it actually has, the water can stay heated, it has lights, and it also has, as you can see, bubbling water. I had a hot tub, I got rid of it, but actually this is kind of making me almost rethink whether I want to get one, because I don't want to see this unsightly thing on my deck or adjoined to my deck as it was, when I could actually just blow this up for the 4 times a year I used it. I think it kind of looks fun. Some of them are huge. This is only a tiny one. It does for 2. So what do you think, Shells?
I love it. I've gotten rid of 2 hot tubs. Now I want one again.
I know. This is great if you don't want it up all year. You know, if you're realistic, a lot of people don't want to use them in the hard winter. I know that's the tradition of it.
But it's amazing what they can do with inflatables now. So what about the next one, Roz? The inflatable TV.
Here's your movie screen that you love.
I love that. Love, love, love that. Many, many years ago, we would create our own. You don't have to do that anymore. Look how fun this is by a pool or a deck, or just creating your own venue with this as a focal point. I love it. It's fabulous. I like this.
And fairly inexpensive, which is always good. So I'm moving on to the chip. I'm a Brit. I call it a crisp, but it's the same thing, whatever you want to call it. Isn't that a fun thing for kids? And also there's other pictures, because I actually haven't experienced these in real life, is that you can lie there and just gently rock and really, really enjoy it. So that's my quick one.
Those are super fun.
Now you want to do something practical next.
Well, we always have to put a bit of practicality in. And we're doing so many gardening projects now. And this one is really, really useful. So as you know, obviously in the areas that we're in, we're always in and out gardening, taking shoes on, off, off. So these are slip-ons. So if you're out gardening or watering, you have to run in, make a call, do work, you know, run somebody. Anyway, they are fabulous. I love these slip-on options. So you're not always constantly taking your wellies on and off.
So talking about that, I'm actually going to jump us over to this as we're into the gardening mode. This, I think, is amazing. It's a water bladder, for want of a better expression, because if you're like me, you know, you can have your sprinkler system, but it doesn't go to like the very end of my yard, which will be way too long. But I like to put plants up there, and particularly when they're new, we need to water them. I just think this is such a cool thing to do. So, Shelley, I know you not top of your list, but I'm going to throw you into the pizza oven.
Oh yes,
Outside.
pizza oven. So pizza ovens have surged about 4 years ago, and now they're having a strong comeback. This is a portable pizza oven that you can put outside, so you can also move it, although it is a bit bigger. You can move this around your garden and different times of the year. So this is a fabulous, fun addition. Great way to have a pizza party.
I like the way it even looks. Hopefully it kicks out enough heat you could enjoy it during the winter, but I have no idea.
It really has a super modern, sleek feel as well.
Yes. I love modern. So I'm going to be boring and not be modern. This is still a staple. Let's be honest. It's still a staple of what people enjoy. I love the oversized chess. I actually like chess, but it's actually harder to play when they're big because you can't see the whole board unless someone's holding a camera up as they are at the moment. But it's still fun for the kids and everything.
Yeah, they're always super fun.
So talking about old and boring and what we do. So our last one here, I know it's dear to your heart, the swinging bench.
Oh, yes. I love a swing. Obviously, this one is supported in a rustic environment, but you can really put swings in a lot of different places. Obviously, we probably, you know, growing up in Virginia, we always had a porch swing, right? My grandmother always had it, and I remember sitting and swinging with my grandmother on fond memories. So swings have really, really come back, and I love a great porch swing. They're never boring.
No, but it just goes back to like doing our pop-up bubbles and things. Maybe it's good. Anyway, it was lovely to talk to you again, Shells. Thank you for coming up with this fabulous idea. And we'll speak to everyone soon. Thank you, and bye-bye to everyone. Thank you.
Thanks. See you next week.